Hi, Leo. Welcome into your weekly read. I hope you're doing well. It's always a pleasure to read for you. We're going to begin and pull from the Elemental Oracle deck and then pull some tarot. So let's do some shuffling and jump right into it. Low in energy but busy is what I'm getting for Leo. Okay, the Alchemy card talking about magic, a sense of you being very hands-on throughout the week, very magical in the way you do what you do, the way you do what you don't need to do at certain points, less likely, but I feel like you are manifesting throughout the week quite efficiently. So make sure you're channeling your mind, your attention, your focus, your belief towards what you need the most, what you want the most. There might be a moment where you desire, say, a shorter work day or something of the sort, and that comes to be. So be careful what you wish for, because you might want to extend that day or just work what you were supposed to in order to make that necessary money. Just an example, but you might desire communication from somebody, and then it comes to be. Was it the right time? Maybe not. But you are gaining what you need and desire at this time. So again, be careful what you wish for. But yeah, you being hands-on, taking initiative, and just kind of coasting through the week feels like a busy week for you, where you're moving around, migrating, accomplishing a ton, plus some. But I feel like you are not stressing it per se. There might be a moment or two where a little bit of stress comes to be, and that could be affected by energy, spirituality, someone else in your midst or that you're wrapped up with. Could be the way you're approaching something potentially, but it feels like for the most part the stress isn't present within your energy. You're just doing what you have to do. How you're changing on a core level, how you feel on a core level, and what you're desiring in a larger sense, that's also going to speak wonders. It feels like there's something you desire as far as change in the future, and that just keeps popping up left and right. Spirit's reminding you, you're reminding yourself at times, even on top of that, or side by side with that, and it feels like when you're gaining such a consistent reminder of something that you feel within deep down, intuitively trusting that it's right for you, just feeling that it's meant for you or that you're meant for that situation, then Spirit's saying we need to make sure we don't second guess what that is for you down the line, okay? Even after you manifest and achieve whatever that is for you. It could be a relationship, a job situation where you want to live, could be something completely different. It feels like your confidence is coming into play throughout the week. As far as getting something done, as far as when you're communicating, bonding with people, as far as your ability to make something happen for you as far as a goal goes. All right. You did it once before in a different sense, so there's nothing that can get in your way except for yourself. All right. So please remain confident or bring it on back if need be. But look at that connection. Your connection to the past is coming to be a bit of a highlight, for the better and for the worse, but your connection to what you want, once again, connection to the spiritual realm, to other people. When you don't feel connected to somebody, don't force it. That's going to be key for you this week. Let things flow. As much as you're easily flowing through the week and getting things done and bouncing from moment to moment, situation to situation, you need to apply and utilize that flow when it comes to connecting with people. And you will do this naturally at certain other points, but more so with the ones that you easily connect with. And when it feels like a sort of wall or blockages up between you and someone else, it may be Spirit working to your advantage, helping you out in that sense, protecting you. Or it might just be that this energy is not doing it for you. And it's like your system, you in general, without realizing it, is preventing it. So you might be protecting yourself without realizing it. Anyways, so make sure that the flow takes place and is being utilized in that sense. But completion is going to feel really good when you complete a project or two, when you complete conversations even, your work day, your business day, you name it. Some of which thinking about moving or traveling in the direction of west. you will find that this is a week where at least one, if not multiple, puzzle pieces are granted to you by the universe, by spirit, and this will feel rewarding. It'll feel potentially a bit relieving, and you will just be able to remember that everything comes to be and is gifted to you. You receive it when the time is right. So in that same sense, you'll achieve and accomplish, manifest what you're meant to when the time is right. It's a good reminder. Let's continue and pull some watercolor tarot. The voice of a master is what I'm hearing. The voice of a master. When you speak, people listen. Whether you realize it to an extent fully or not, people listen. People trust what you're saying. It feels like there may be one or two people who need to view you in a better light, and you'll see, or there just will be a bit of progress in regards to that coming to be. All right, they'll start to see you in a better light. I feel like there's some unnecessary speaking about you taking place, whether people are talking crap behind your back or even to you. It could be, spirits spilling the beans or telling people this or that about you, however that comes to be. It just feels like that's simply a part of your week. Just a slight negative. The things you cope with and deal with, that's also something that's going to pop up here and there throughout the week. The Knight of Cups. You might be feeling a little bit emotional at certain points in the week, but I guarantee there's certain levels of emotion floating around in one, if not multiple situations. And I feel like you at times need to heal, all right? Some of which, drawn to the reading, are so busy and have been potentially that you when you get a little bit emotional because you're exhausted, that Nine of Wands energy. But for some of which, drawn to the reading, select handful, this is talking about how you deserve to fulfill that cup with everything you desire and need, and you shouldn't settle for less, and to recognize that not everything can be fulfilled into that cup, weird wording, added to your personal cup at the same time. So patience when it comes to things coming to be and being added to your cup when the time is right, once again. But you may be thinking about love and or lack thereof which in your life. Let's pull a couple more. You're going to feel so complete, at least for the most part, when it comes to what you wish to complete and acquire, accomplish moving forward. Impressive nature is now what I'm hearing. Ooh, good energy. Yeah, the Magician, not surprised, once again, talking about how you are a manifesting machine. I mean, who would be surprised watching this reading if you've been tuned into my Leo readings over time? But there's a sense of you being a little bit showy at certain points, having very much desirable energy, you being spiritually messed with and feeling very awkward at certain points, but it doesn't feel like something that people will be turned off by. You might be annoyed by it, but at the same time, the realistic, real way about you. Does that make sense? The honesty, the how do I want to put this? You just being true to yourself and just being imperfect. That's a very likable way about you throughout the week. And this may draw in more of what you need and or want, but there's a sense of victory for you. There's a lot of accomplishing, once again, success throughout the week that you should feel so damn proud of. And they're saying that you will be victorious in regards to what, again, you're thinking about manifesting and seeing come to be for yourself. But I do feel like there's one level of succeeding throughout the week at a certain point that's going to leave someone else kind of annoyed. I don't know why that's coming through, but don't sweat the small stuff is what I'm getting. You might naturally already be applying that to your week situations and be reminding other people of that. But I feel like some of which drawn to the reading do need the reminder. Don't sweat the small stuff. It's not worth it. It is not necessary. But I feel like there are going to be certain points where, whether it's because you're doing a lot of speaking, spiritually messed with, both, just feeling tired, there are going to be slip-ups, especially when you're speaking, when you're walking. I want to say the potential to be a little bit clumsy at certain points due to certain outside factors. due to energy, spirit, again, just feeling tired. So just, again, don't sweat that either. Allow for yourself to recognize that overall it's a very successful week where the wheel is turning in your Leo favor. All right. So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your week, and I'll definitely see you next time.